Yo, what is going on, people? It is your boy, Pausing Perry, here to see how long we can stretch out a single Brawl talk. Can we hit 2 hours? Let's find out. Oh my god, I'm so excited, bro. Okay, I guess before we get into it, because we gotta first have a 10-minute intro describing what I want to see from the Brawl talk. New brawler and exciting new game mode thing that makes trophies better prestige. And hopefully the buffies are not game-breakingly broken. And hopefully we have a bunch of cool special events. Let's go! Oh my god! No, I got spoiled. Oh my god, I got spoiled. Oh, this is actually cool. Wait, so they usually do these like big... The shot is gonna spoil me. I gotta close this. They usually do like this, like, you know, background animation thing that just is nothing, but like sometimes has some cool lore stuff. But this actually looks like a proper story here. This is cool. Like, someone on the team had to actually sit down and make this instead of working on, like, a Valentine's Day animation. You know what I mean? Saw a lot of people quite upset about that. Somehow, people were actually genuinely calling for, like, harm to be done to the developers. Like, I gotta quit this game because there was no Valentine's Day animation.
Just one more story, please. Oh, fine. But this one is scary.
Oh, that was a cool intro. That was a clean intro.
You'll see Sirius, the 100th brawler.
And Naja thinks his employee?
Buff is for another 6
Wait, what? Alright, sorry.
brawler.
And Naja thinks his employee?
A female Egyptian?
A completely new
Crow
trophy
buffies?
system.
Sands of Time and Dragons and Fairy skins.
New game modes, improvements to buffies, and more.
So, welcome
Improvement to
Brawl
buffies?
Talk.
Wait, what? Yo.
Oh, hey, what's up, Marcel?
Oh, that's probably the resource
Greetings,
buffs they
my
did.
dear companion, Daddy-o. Look at him. So innocent and powerless. He has no idea that I want to take over Brawl Talk and make the whole world watch me.
Sirius is our 100th brawler. So, you know, we had to do something special. Not only is he ultra legendary with a unique playstyle where he can control shadows of other brawlers, he's our first ever villain.
Sirius's backstory is as mysterious as his powers. Rumors say he owned the first ever attraction in Star Park, but he was losing attention once brawling started becoming more popular than his shadow tricks. And now, he's back for revenge.
Sirius' main attack fires 2 projectiles at the...
What the fuck am I looking at, bro? It's a thrower, but also not. And it's a spawner. Oh my god. And he can have multiple down. There's numbers next to his thing. Oh my gosh.
Same time, a Shadow Strike, which fires in a straight line, and a Star Bomb, which can be manually aimed and deals area damage. Sirius will collect a Brawler Shadow after a certain number of hits, but...
Oh my gosh, he's like Nani, but he can shoot over walls. Isn't that just like a better version of Ziggy? Is this range longer than Ziggy's too? Am I tripping?
Collect a Brawler Shadow after a certain number of hits, but... What are Brawler Shadows?
Wait, a certain number of
Fires in a
hits?
straight line, and a Star Bomb, which can be manually aimed.
Oh
and
my
deals
god, so he's like Clancy, like charges up a little bar as you hit enemies. And then it uses
But
them up.
What are Brawler Shadows?
Sirius steals the essence of brawlers, bending
Oh? Perhaps I'd like to see the Sirius matchup into Melody
their shadows to his will.
and
His super
Charlie.
summons up to 3 brawler shadows, which share similar characteristics
Alright, what
to
the
their brawler
fuck
counterparts,
is
like
that?
attacks and health. A Frank shadow will have more health than a Leon shadow, for example.
Shadows will attack enemies and by default will follow Sirius around. But here's the really cool part. Sirius can actually control the shadow. By aiming
What?
his super, he can give them orders like guarding an area or attacking certain enemies.
Is this the start of a Brawl Stars RTS? Sirius is also launching with his hypercharge
What the
follow Sirius
fuck?
around. But here's the really cool
shadows, which share similar characteristics to their brawler counterpart, like attacks and health. A Frank shadow will have more health than a Leon shadow, for example.
Shadows will attack enemies and by default will follow Sirius
So is it like if you auto aim the super, it spawns clones, but if you aim it, you just direct them and you don't use a super? Then do you need to always have a super charged with Sirius? How does that work? Guys, I'm watching like the footage.
Tricks. And now
It looks like, oh no, Sirius doesn't have a super charged here. So then how does he... I guess maybe the super is only... What? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I gotta watch the Kairos time video.
and by default Sirius can actually control the shadow by aiming.
Is that a Pierce clone? Oh my god. What? Wait, actually, the clones... I've noticed that when I play against Pierce bots, they don't really pick up the ammo, so it's not that good.
Cool part. Sirius can actually control the shadow by aiming his super.
And, you know, this Buzz clones, like, they don't have supers, right? So that's probably not going to be so bad. The biggest thing is just the amount of fucking HP they have, and if they last forever until they're killed like a Nita bear instead of a a Terra clone gadget. This is actually gonna be fucked for single target brawls. Like imagine imagine you last pick a Sirius on like Bell's Rock or something like into 3 snipers, for example, who can't shoot over walls. You just have a thrower into 3 snipers and you can spawn shit. It's like 3 times Juju or Larry and Larry. That's actually so fucked. And it looks like he does decent damage up close too, because he's like a Nani. This is a fascinating brawler.
Guarding an area or attacking certain enemies.
Is this the start of a Brawl Stars RTS? Sirius is also launching with his Hypercharge, which summons stronger versions of his shadows.
And just like Sirius' chaotic nature,
Yeah, pretty boring hyper, but it'll probably be like valid at least to just... I don't know if they... It looks like they buff his HP, the Shadow's HP, the Hypercharge.
just like
I don't know if it buffs the damage, but they're doing fucking a lot of damage on hit.
Sirius' chaotic nature, we are doing something different.
Wait, what? Are those 5? Wait. No, are those 6 shadows? How many can you have down at
We are
once?
doing something different for his release event. More information on that closer to his release.
Wait, what?
Different for his release event. More
Serious business. Win with every brawler to unlock Sirius. Oh, shit. That's... Oh, interesting. So they're not going to do like, 100 tickets or something. Because with Pierce, I swear you have to do like, you have to get like 20 boxes to open that shit or so. I don't know. It was probably not that much, but I remember it being a lot of fucking tickets. And it was kind of a slog after a while, especially because some people already had the brawler from a box and some people didn't, and they were just waiting, and it's just like you have to win every single game. It was just not, it was all right, but it was like and now we got something that looks cooler, at least, even if it's not functionally this is, you literally have to win 99 times. But this might actually be very easy to do. I don't know, we'll see.
information
cool.
on that closer to his release.
We're heading back to Pyramid Quest.
Is that the Naruto run? And the worm?
We're heading
Oh
back
my
to Pyramid
god.
Quest with this next brawler. Binks is getting a buddy.
Literally
Or
2016,
is it a
bro.
rival?
Naja is a mythic damage dealer.
Oh,
who
she's a
uses
wait, how old is she?
snakes to wreak havoc and poison the enemy. Originally to wreak havoc, craft snakes to wreak havoc and poison the enemy. Originally hired by Finks to help make the puzzles in Pyramid Quest harder, her good nature
What is that attack? Wait,
Buddy.
what?
Or
havoc and poison the enemy. Originally hired by
What?
Finks to help
Wait,
manage
wait,
the-
wait,
who
wait, wait.
uses her
Okay, so she has a super that drops 3
their papercraft
snakes that I guess have an AoE splash that I guess poisons, and they have 3,600 HP each, but they disappear when they go up and touch something. I guess it's like an Eve pet. I don't know why they have so much HP then. And then she has an
poison the
attack
enemy.
that shoots a bongo that she can then aim out of when her attack bar is yellow after an attack is out.
Originally hired
And it does, I don't know how much
by
damage.
Finks to help make the puzzles in
It does 1,600. What the fuck? Yo, what is that?
harder. Her good nature led her to help free those trapped by Finks' time warping mischief instead.
with her main attack, Naja
Oh my god, it's the Xenopopper from Terraria, bro. It's like, bro, this is insane. This is more Rico than Rico. I don't know. This is
containing a deadly snake, while the jar is
a fascinating brawl. It's doing only 1440 here. I wonder if it does less or more damage the more time the bongo's been out
in
for.
flight. The snake can be released in any direction.
Bro,
this
what
is
is-
extremely useful for hitting enemies
And it
by
poisons on hit.
walls or tricky spots.
Wait,
as well as
what?
giving her extremely long range. The jar
Holy
deals damage while the
shit.
snake poisons its target.
Oh, and it pierces. It does like 800.
Yeah. Snake poison.
Wait, it does
can
more
also
damage
stack,
over time.
Dealing deals damage while the snake poisons its target.
No,
Snake
it doesn't. It only, okay, I don't know.
poison can also stack, dealing increased damage over time.
Naja's super, Danger Noodles, unleashes 3 of her paper snakes, which slither a set distance and poison any enemies in an area. Her super can also be aimed, which throws the 3 snakes in a jar to attack
Over
What?
time.
any enemies in an area. Her super can also be
Oh my god, what? Wait, so then if you aim your super while you have your attack out, then you shoot it from your attack?
aimed, which throws the 3
That's fucking insane. Wait, this brawler is sick. Dude, these are straight up legendary mechanics. Like, I don't know what rarity she is, but she seems insanely cool. Probably a mythic. I mean, she's Finks' employee. Oh, so she is of 8. She's as a job.
snakes in a jar to a target location. Naja's Brawler's release event is on this day.
Yeah, damn.
We are getting improved
target location. Naja's
what?
Brawler's release event is on this day.
March 20th. Wait, so are we getting Sirius after Naja, or are we getting... When is Sirius's event?
His event. More information on that closer to his release.
Okay, I don't know.
Target location. Naja's Brawler's release event is...
But yeah, it looks like... Okay, so she's a mythic brawler. 14 boxes. She seems really cool. I don't know. Oh, dude, she looks so fun. Wait, that's actually very interesting. I'm excited for this brawler more than I am for Sirius, guys. I can't lie. Sirius, like, his lore is cool, and I like, appreciate like the whole fancy thing they did. And you know, he looks really sick, but he looks kind of brain dead. I don't know. Like, it's just, I mean, not like his shot obviously is somewhat high skill because he can hit both at once to do like cool shit. But like a pet spawner, I don't know, guys. I just feel like the gameplay, like, he's a thrower, right? Too. I feel like the gameplay is gonna be you camp and farm super off of a good matchup and then fuck your matchup even harder. Like, this does not look this does not look like the most engaging gameplay to face, I guess. To play is also like you just do the thing that you're good at, which is like you camp your matchup, right? But this looks sick. This looks like you're gonna be like a mid-range, you know, like a damage dealer, but also like a poison annoying bullshit thing. But also it's like you gotta do some high skill bullshit. Like that's going to be really cool. It might be really insufferable too to face against like a good Naja player. Like, imagine they just like it's like an aimable spike curveball. That is going to be amazing. Hyped for that. All right, let's take a look at these game breaking buffies.
On this date.
We are getting improvements to buffies and more buffies. First up, we've got the new buffies for the Retropolis and Rumble Jungle trios. New buffies for the...
So they're doing it on trios again. Actually, that's a really cool Buffy design for Bull, I gotta say. Are those French fries? That is a cool design for Crow as well. Honestly, it's a shame you never get to see the fucking Buffies in game, because if you guys don't know, whenever you're like walking around, the Buffies, they disappear. Like, they enter your body. They penetrate your behind to do a fucking colonoscopy without using any lube, and probably don't even take your insurance. Like, it's kind of fucked up. Like, you don't ever get to see the cool Buffy designs.
Metropolis and Rumble.
Which means you also don't get to see like the bling buffies too. Oh, that's a cool design for the Leon. Oh, these are actually all really cool designs. Like, if you could actually see them in game as you walk around, it would be one thing. But because like they disappear while you're moving, it's like useless. I wish they would change something
New
about
buffies
that.
for the Retropolis and Rumble Jungle trio.
I don't know how to feel about the brawlers that got buffies. Bibi does need buffies, I think. She's low-key kind of ass, but she's also like a legendary menace. So I don't know if she's gonna become insufferable to play against. No. Same thing. Okay, I hate fucking Crow and playing against Crow. Crow's already strong. The fact that he's getting buffies is diabolical. And Bull is a niche brawler. We'll see what his buffies do, but depending on how these go, this could be a very good buff for Bull. Bull is already low-key underrated. Like, on some Brawl maps, I see him cook people up. Like, he's actually not bad. Leon has been kind of falling off lately, so kind of could be good to get buffies for him. Bo is... oh, no. Guys, Crow and Bo buffies, are you fucking me? Like, BB is like, and Bull are like, whatever. Like, they're annoying to face sometimes, but it's fine. It's just like, oh. Like, Crow and Bo are annoying to face all the time. There's no situation where I face a Crow and Bo and I'm like, I'm gonna have a good experience. Fuck. Nita as well is also... actually, Nita definitely deserves it, though. Actually, I have Nita on my free-to-play account. Maybe this could be a valid pick. If she becomes meta, bro, I have to spend some of those power points on buffies, guys. Those 20,000 that I have stockpiled, because I have not bought any yet.
Trios. Crow's Instadot now deals all the remaining poison damage to the poison target and converts it in...
What?
Damage to the poison now deals all the remaining poison damage to the trios. Crow's Instadot now deals...
Instadot? Gadget rework. What is this replacing? Is this his shield gadget? Oh my god, the shield... Is this shield gadget getting a rework?
All the remaining poison damage to the poison target and converts it into a shield. With a buffy, it refreshes the poison damage. Crow's Poison Dagger now throws a kunai that damages...
Whoa!
Poison
Holy
target.
Crow rework? Wait, this brawler is completely different. There's no more slow, and there's no more damage booster shield. What am I looking at? Yo, people are gonna be mad. Wait. Oh my god, imagine you're like a Crowman and you love Crow's design and then they do this on you. Wait, that's funny. Hold up. Let me look at this. Depending on how they do it, though, it might be better for like the vast majority of players, but it's a completely different brawler. Like, this is not even like... Okay, hold on.
To the poison.
Like, the playstyle is so different now. So,
target and converts it into a shield. With a Buffy, it refreshes the
So when you use this gadget now, the base gadget makes it so the target takes the remaining poison damage instantly, and Crow gets a temporary HP boost based on the amount of poison damage that was dealt, I think, is what I'm hearing. And with the Buffy equipped, it refreshes the poison duration after consuming the damage. So you basically, I was gonna say, like, if you just consume the poison damage, that's actually low-key worse, because the annoying thing about Crow, right, is that you can't heal because you're poisoned over time. But if you consume the damage and with the Buffy, you then refresh the poison as well, then it's just gonna be very annoying. This gadget also, like if you stack multiple poisons on people, it's only like 800 or 900 just like shield at once, but you probably can get at least like 2,000 to 3,000 shield if you target multiple people. Not that that's the most common thing, but it's interesting. I don't know if this gadget's that good. Like, it's good for I guess maybe some burst damage and a little survivability, but it's definitely not better than defense booster was.
the poison damage. Crow's poison dagger now throws a kunai that
it does more damage than defense booster though, I guess. So it's like it's just interesting. Let's take a look at this. This looks cool. It's like a
is the poison damage. Crow's poison dagger now throws a kunai that damages, slows, and poisons the first enemy hit. With a Buffy, the kunai also bounces to.
Bro, it's like the same thing with Colt's gadget, bro. Look how long this range is. This is longer than his basic attack range. And it bounces off people. This looks... Okay, guys, this gadget looks fucked. I think this is going to be the better one. Actually, I'm realizing, hold on. With this gadget,
Buffy, it refreshes the
because it refreshes the poison, you could probably use... If you time it well and you time it towards the end of the initial poison, you could get a double poison. So you could make a poison last like 6 or 7 seconds. Depending on when you time it. So this actually has some skill expression on it. It could be very fucking annoying to deal with. This gadget might actually be insufferable.
Poison damage. Crow's poison dagger.
This gadget though, like, this also looks like a pretty solid gadget. Like, just having a long range slow that bounces
and now throws a kunai that
and does 1600.
Damages, slows.
Like, this is gonna be the auto aim warrior gadget, right? Like, you just jump in, I don't know, you just throw an attack gadget combo and you just deal instantly like 3,000 damage, I guess, plus super damage. I don't know.
And poisons the first enemy hit.
It's not the most
Buffy,
damage, I guess.
The kunai also bounces to a close target.
The slow looks not so bad. I think they must have toned down the amount that stuff slows. Crow already had slowing in his kit, so I guess it makes sense that he has it now, right? But
causing the same effect. Extra toxic with the Buffy now makes Crow deal more damage for each enemy poisoned. Carrion Crow with the Buffy makes Crow deal more damage for each effect. Extra toxic with the Buffy now makes Crow deal more damage for.
Okay, so it's a 10% damage buff per target that's poisoned. So I guess that max what that's or is it 10% for 2 people, or I don't know how the scaling is, but it's either 15 or like 30% damage buff, or maybe only 20%. I don't know. Something along that range. So this star power, I think this is the one that reduces the enemy's damage. It still does do that, but the Buffy effect is what buffs the damage up. Interesting. It's like an alternative to Carrion Crow. I wonder what they're going to do for Carrion Crow itself.
Deal more damage for each enemy poisoned. Carrion Crow with the Buffy makes his poison last slightly longer. Crow.
Oh my god. Wait, that sounds not that that's actually insane. That's actually fucked. If it's even like a plus 1 second difference, and then you add the refresh gadget on top of it, oh my gosh, guys. I'm not ready for a Crow meta. I don't want to do this. Oh my god, no. I've seen enough. Adrian, nerf this shit off the face of the planet.
Crow's Hyper Buffy makes his main attack pierce and return
Oh, it's like the mutation.
to him while hypercharged.
Bibi's vitamin
Oh
booster
my
with the Buffy
god, man. No. Adrian! Okay, I mean, realistically though, there's no world where I would see like Crow getting Buffys and not be upset. I guess considering what could have been, like, this is really about on par with what I expected, actually. You know what, let's move on to the next ones. I don't even know. Maybe the next one will make me feel better.
Bibi's vitamin booster with the Buffy charges her home run bar and life steals when hitting a target. Bibi's home run bar and life steals when hit charges her.
It only heals for 1,800, and it did. I guess it's not a full heal based on the damage, but it's a part of it. And it charges the home run bar instantly.
With the Buffy charges her.
That's actually a really good gadget.
Home run bar and life steals when hitting a target. Bibi's extra sticky now throws a sticky gum at the area that slows.
Oh, Bibi, where did you pull that out of? Ew, bro. Oh, it's a gum pack.
a sticky gum at an area that slows enemies. With the
That's actually really solid gadget rework. Before, the slow bubble was literally the most useless gadget in the game. Like, arguably one of the most useless.
Buffy, the slow effect gets stronger the longer the gum stays on the ground. Bibi's home.
Oh, that's gonna be very strong. Okay. I don't know if it's better than heal, realistically, in terms of BB's general playstyle, but we'll see. It's interesting that she has two options, though, that are actually like kind of valid now, though.
From Buffy gives extra damage on the home run attack. And batting stance with the Buffy gives Bibi a shield.
Oh, so her attack normally only does 2,800, but with the star power Buffy, she does 3,000 something.
Gives extra damage on the home run
I
attack.
see. Okay.
And batting stance with the Buffy gives Bibi a shield when she hits an enemy with her super. Bibi's hyper Buffy makes her attack faster. Bull when she hits an enemy with her super. Bibi's hyper Buffy makes her attack
Oh
faster.
my god, that's insane. All right, guys, BB's gonna be actually pretty valid. I actually don't know, like, I don't know how good she's gonna be long term, because these buffs are actually, like, they don't look the most game changing, which is actually a good thing. I appreciate that. It looks like Adrian has definitely not gone the route of let's make her have an immunity shield. And she does have a slow, but she did have one in her kit before. I think I actually kind of like these buffs for BB, but this hyper Buffy looks insane, and the slow gadget, the slow gadget, it looks interesting. I think the heal might still be more important for BB in terms of survivability, though, and the fact that it insta charges her charge bar is also very good. I don't know, we'll have to see how things pan out for her. But that's a really, I kind of like these Buffies. I think I'm positive, I'm warm to these ideas.
Bull's T-Bone Injector now throws a projectile at the target brawler that deals
Wait, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bull's T-Bone Injector now throws a projectile at the target brawler that deals damage and heals Bull on impact. With Buffy, it also marks the opponent for 5 seconds, gaining life steal.
So is this a T-Bone Injector nerf? Didn't it used to heal for more than 1600, like 2800 at least or something? But it's a projectile now that does damage.
That deals damage and heals
I guess what it did, 1920?
On impact. With Buffy, it also marks the opponent.
And now with the Buffy, it also marks him for lifesteal, which I guess if you get like a 3k shot on someone, right? If you're up close, you T-bone inject yourself, and then you inject them with your love juice, or I guess you lifesteal their love juice. Then that can deal like, or you might actually heal on net more. Interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. It's less brain dead on heist. I wonder if you can heal off the heist save. Can you lifesteal heist save health? Like, this is gonna be interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see.
For 5 seconds, gaining life steal.
But like, it's kind of a less brain dead of a gadget, I guess, if you think about it. But I don't know.
Against it, Bull Stomper now stomps around him, slowing enemies.
It's like T-bone injector with extra steps. Stomper. What does Stomper do?
Stomps around him, slowing enemies nearby. If enemies are already slowed, it stuns instead.
So the gadget itself, you tap it and it does like a little slowing circle.
Slowing enemies nearby. If enemies are already
and if they're already stunned, then it stuns them. Does the Bull keep his like slowing circle on his super? So then the combo is you super and then you gadget and then you stun everything. Oh no.
Slowed, it stuns instead. With Buffy, it also grants movement speed. Bull's Berserker.
It's kind of interesting because now you can like kind of control your Stomper your Stomper stun more, I think.
Nearby. If enemies are already slowed, it stuns instead.
I don't know how to feel about this. It just seems annoying, I guess.
Buffy, it also grants movement speed. Bull's Berserker with Buffy instantly charges his super if he takes down a brawler during the star power effect. Instantly charges his super if he takes down a brawler during the star power effect. As for Tough Guy with Buffy, if you take a brawler down during this state, Bull becomes invulnerable for a short period of time.
Adrian, what did we say about immunity shields? Adrian, why?
As for Tough Guy with Buffy,
Adrian, what is this? When you have the shield active and you kill something, you get immunity frames?
if you take a brawler down during this state, Bull
But why? Like, for what purpose?
becomes invulnerable for a short period of time. With his Hyper Buffy, his attacks pierce enemies, but deal less damage to enemies further away.
Dude. Alright, well, I guess Bull is gonna be meta. I mean, all the Buffy brawlers are gonna be meta in some way, but I guess Bull is gonna be fucked. You know, Stomper, like the rework to Bull's super already made him pretty fucking good. Honestly, I can't lie. He's underrated, you know? Like, you can use him on some Brawl Ball maps, like Sneaky Fields and whatnot, and he does pretty well. This is just, like, what are we doing? Okay.
Bull becomes invulnerable for a short period of time. With his hyper buffy, his attacks pierce the enemy.
No, guys, maybe it'll be all good. You know, maybe Bull will be still so bad, and we'll never see this build ever.
But deal less damage to enemies further away.
Nita's Bear Paws with the Buffy will cause Bruce to gain more damage for a limited time. Fall Fur with the Buffy will make Bruce invulnerable for a very short time.
What? Right.
Will cause Bruce to gain more damage for a limited time. Fall Fur with the Buffy will make Bruce invulnerable.
If we're doing immunity frames on immunity, I mean, it doesn't last that long, I guess.
Will make
right, like it only lasts
Bruce invulnerable.
like what, half a second, I guess. Along, it's kind of similar to Ems's hype Buffy, which is still pretty good. It's not like Nita is, you know, on a broken brawler or anything right now, so I guess it's like whatever. But I didn't really react to this. This one looks okay. I mean,
To gain more damage
it only
for a limited.
it only adds like what, 400 damage to his first attack. Like, this does not look that good. I don't know if I'm crazy or something or missing something. But,
Buffy will cause Bruce to gain more damage for a limited time.
like, yeah, I mean that that does like nothing.
Fall Fur with the Buffy will make Bruce invulnerable for a very short time.
This is fucking crazy.
Nita's Buffy Bear with me can now overheal herself or Bruce. And Hyper Bear with the
That's
Buffy will
crazy.
give Nita boosted reload speed when summoning Bruce.
That's unnecessary. So the best build is literally, they literally did the heal build buff with immunity frames and overshield. That's actually
Overheal
fucking
herself or
crazy,
Bruce.
guys.
And Hyper Bear
Nita's gonna be so good on gem grab, like Hard Rock Mine and shit. I don't know about Brawl Ball. Heist, her strength low-key has not changed. The only difference, I think, is people are gonna not run the stun gadget anymore and run the faux fur gadget, because obviously immunity frames is just insane. I guess you just go Hyper Bear plus shield. You just go shield gadget all the
with
time.
the Buffy
I mean,
will give Nita boosted reload speed
I
when
don't know.
summoning Bruce. With her Hyper Buffy, she fires a longer, faster, and wider attack.
okay, that's insane. Okay, Nita, she's low-key not the best brawler before, so these buffs overall, like, they'll make her pretty good. I mean, I guess that's the ultimate goal, is all these brawlers are going to be pretty good. Nita getting immunity frames is, like, very sus, but I think because she's already not the best brawler, like, it'll be fine. We will see. I'll try to buy these on my free-to-play account and let you know how it goes. When the video update drops, hey, free-to-play account, guys, we're gonna be trying our hand at getting all these buffies.
Wider attack.
Leon's clone projector now deals minor damage, and with the Buffy, Leon can reactivate the gadget to swap positions with his clone. Lollipop drop,
Wow.
Leon can reactivate.
Okay, so this gadget
minor
looks kind of
damage.
insane, no? Like, you place the gadget and you still have the gadget, and then you can press it again to, like, swap it. It's like a...
And with the Buffy,
Is it weird to say that this is almost like a homing Lily super? Like, with HP that you can kill. So it's actually kind of balanced in that way. But, like, you pop the gadget out. You know how a lot of people usually just ignore the gadget because, you know, especially if they have a piercing attack, you don't need to really worry about it. It doesn't do anything. Well, now you don't just can appear where the gadget is. You have to kill it. You have to spend the ammo to kill it, which actually, with the HP buffs that they've done to the gadget over time, means that this is going to be very annoying. And it also attacks you, too.
Leon can reactivate the.
And wider attack.
Leon's clone projector now deals minor damage.
Like, it does 172. It just prevents healing. So you do have to take the shit out instantly. Because as soon as you see it, Leon can just instantly appear there.
Buffy, Leon can reactivate the gadget to swap positions with.
Wow, that's like what's a far better version of Lola's clone. Too bad Lola did not get buffies, guys. Poor Lola. She is just getting power crept and is so useless. Power crept by
His clone.
Colt. Now even her abilities are power crept by Leon and Sirius. Oh my god, it's over for Lola.
Lollipop drop can now be thrown, and with a Buffy, Leon and his allies get boosted movement speed in the area. Leon's smoke trails with the Buffy deal more damage. Leon's smoke Buffy, Leon and his allies get boosted movement speed in the area.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think the teleport is gonna be... I don't know. I think it's gonna be better. To like... Because like the thing with Leon is getting that first super and then you start cycling invis supers, right? Normally the invis gadget is really good on Leon because you can set it up and get like a little bit more positioning to try to get your super easier and like poke and whatnot. It supports your teammates too, but that's like it's just like it's like the Leon's main tools, but like compared to the invis gadget before, it's not the best way to try to get your super, right? Like you pop it down, it gets instantly killed, now you don't do anything, or you pop it down and like, you know, people just ignore it, it doesn't do anything. But now I feel like with the like this gadget, I wonder with a low cooldown that it had too, or maybe the cooldown is going to be different. Maybe you can like use it as like a movement tool. You set it down, it walks a little bit, and then you teleport, and you can use it to maybe get some easy hits off to get a first super. I don't know. Or maybe people just like shred this down really fast anyways, and then Leon is still fucked, so you still end up going lollipop drop. That probably is also possible. But either way, very interesting. I like the gadget changes. They're actually
Leon's
cool.
smoke trails with the Buffy deal more damage on the
And it doesn't do stupid shit like giving everybody immunity frames when they're standing inside of like the lollipops super, right?
area. Leon's smoke trails with the Buffy deal more damage on the first attack while Leon is invisible. And Invisi-heal with the Buffy
Oh, so we're just making him Ally, I guess. Is that what we're doing?
attack while Leon
That looks like at least like a 20% buff.
is invisible. And Invisi-heal with the Buffy makes the super last slightly longer. His hyper Buffy makes his attack
So it's like the mythic gear, I guess? Oh, we're gonna get a mythic refund for Leon as well. Alright, well, I think Smoke Trails is probably the better one. I mean, this just looks like fucking crazy.
more damage on the first attack while Leon
Like, I mean, we see with Ally the way she uses those, like, that super damage buff, right? She just, like, one-shots everybody. Like, this is gonna be kind of cracked.
is invisible. And Invisi-heal with the Buffy makes the
Loki might make it hard for Leon to cycle super, though, if you kill your enemies too fast. But I don't know, we'll see what happens.
super lasts slightly longer. His hyper Buffy makes his attacks do full damage regardless of the distance he is from the enemy.
Both super totem can now be
Alright, that's probably insane. Oh my god. Okay, well, Leon's gonna be very strong. He's just gonna do a lot of damage, guys. The Smoke Trails Buffy, where you deal bonus damage on the first attack, plus Hypercharge, dealing more damage at the max range. And then he's like teleporting around with his clone. Yes. This is gonna be a fucking high damage dealer.
Both super totem can now be thrown. With Buffy, the totem gains more range. As for Tripwire, Bo now fires arrows to trigger his might, which knock back.
This doesn't look that.
Can now be thrown.
I don't know if this doesn't look that crazy. I mean, it looks visually crazy, but it's just a super charge rate buff, right? Maybe it'll be very good actually. You put it more passively. Before you had to put it like up close to the front line, which made it so it would get taken out very easily. But now you can put this very defensively. This might be secretly insane because Bo's already kind of annoying on a hot zone, and that's where he's like most used, right? And maybe gem grab, you put it like in the back, and you just charge your super really fast, and it's hard to take out because it's sitting
With
far
Buffy,
away.
the totem gains more range. As for Tripwire, Bo now fires arrows to trigger his might, which knock back
Okay.
any brawler in their pack. With the Buffy, it increases the range of the mine. Both circling eagle with the knock back any
Wait,
brawler
what?
in their pack. With the Buffy, it increases the range of the mine. Both circling
With the Buffy, it increases the range of the mines? What do you mean? Like you throw the mines further, or the mine explosion radius is longer?
increases the range of the
Okay, I don't know. Either way, this looks really interesting. Most of the time, I don't know if you're going to hit them into the mines. Like, obviously, that's a very rare scenario. But either way, you are still throwing something out. So if you... It's like kind of a... It reminds me of RT's old, like, inline gadget, if you guys remember before it got reworked. Where, like, if you're standing between RT and his head, or, like, between his legs and his ass, you will take... like a tiny little trickle of damage. It kind of reminds me of that, but this one also like knocks you back. So it's basically a stun. It's interesting. This might actually be
arrows to
very
trigger
good.
his might.
Because I think the underrated thing about it is
range. As for Tripwire, Bo now fires arrows to trigger his might.
while they're stunned like this and moving, they're easier to hit with bows. So you can shoot your arrows, like regardless of the mines being there. Like you can shoot your arrows and hit them while they're being knocked back. And it's basically going to allow Bo to confirm an extra hit. Like that's pretty good on Bo, whose attack does a lot of damage, but it's kind of easier to dodge.
Back any brawler in their pack. With the Buffy, it increases the
Yeah, and it does 1440 damage, it looks like. That's not
range
bad.
of the mine. Bo circling eagle with the Buffy makes Bo no longer visible when
What?
attacking from a bush. As for Snare Bear with the Buffy, it makes the placement of the mines faster. Bo's Hyper Buffy from a bush. As for Snare Bear with the Buffy, it makes the placement of the
I'm
mines
not sure if I noticed the effect of this one that much, but I guess that's fine, because this should not be... like, everybody's spamming this star power anyways, right? Like, okay, the fact that this is not getting buffed, Adrian is thoughtful sometimes.
faster. Bo's Hyper Buffy shoots an extra arrow and all of them have a bigger explosion.
Oh no, bro, we just made Bo Brock, and we made him deal more damage per attack. Okay, so Bo on Heist is actually real. Guys, Bo on Heist, unironically, that shit is real as fuck now. Imagine you throw the mines on like the high safe, and then you use the tripwire gadget to like shoot the arrows out and shit. And maybe can you interrupt a Chuck super with that? That'll be an interesting thing to test. And Hypercharge, he just does like a shit ton of damage, and his attacks are unavoidable. That's sick.
Radius.
And as you remember, if any of these brawlers had a mythic gear, it will be removed and its value refunded back to you. As for Buffy improvements, this new batch of Buffies will come in a new claw machine. Each claw machine will come with the first pull for free. A random Buffy will be available in Mega Quests every month, and there'll be more ways to get coins and power points in our new rush events. More about this.
Ooh, 200 per game. Interesting. Whoa, is this how? Wait, this is how they're doing it? So you can get 200 coins or 200 power points, it looks like, with the rush event for 10 minutes while you play. Oh my gosh, guys. Wait, when you have an account, you need a low trophy brawler now. Well, that's like kind of decently strong and upgraded. That way you can farm the most out of these rush events and like knockout and shit, right? Or Brawl or something with a team.
In our new rush events.
That's very interesting. Depending on how efficient you are, I think you can get like at least, you might be able to get like 10 wins within a single rush if you are very efficient. So you can get like what, 2,000 coins and 2,000 power points with each rush event if you're like super good, quick with it.
More about this later in the video.
The new trophy system has no reset.
It's time to flex.
Oh, we got prestige now.
Brawler prestige.
And show off your skill with new brawler title.
Your path to prestige starts now. Well, actually, in the next update. There's a lot of new stuff and changes, so hang tight.
So now, from 0 to 1,000 trophies, you will get brawler cosmetic items. At 250 trophies, you will get a player icon.
Wait, they just brought back the mastery icons.
You will get a player icon and a spray. At 500, you will get 3 pinks. At 750, you will get a 29 gem skin. And when you reach 1,000 trophies, you will get a gold brawler title. You will notice that some of these rewards are from records. And this means we are removing these cosmetics from records and making them more accessible for more players. So playing a new brawler or your favorite one.
So what's happening to records?
More rewarding in general. You are also getting more trophies per win, and win streaks go up to plus 10 trophies. So pushing trophies should be faster.
But hold on. We know that skillful players want to flex their skills and achievements that nobody else can reach. So let's talk prestige. Once you get to 1,000 trophies, you unlock Prestige 1, and it will change the brawler icon to a cool
That's
edgy
a very cool animation.
neon one. Also, your 1,000 trophies are now saved, and you will never be able to lose them, as after Prestige 1, you will start getting Prestige trophies, and they will also count towards Trophy Road. Once you hit 1,000 Prestige trophies, you get a Prestige 2.
In Prestige 2, you get your brawler rank change.
Wait, I'm feeling so much dopamine just watching this right now. What? This is sick.
And a unique player icon. At this point, you have proven you are really good with this brawler, so this icon will be quite rare to get. And that's a cool achievement and such, but nothing like Prestige 3. For OG players, Prestige 3 would be the equivalent of
Prestige! Dude, I love the fucking voice actor they have for these silly ass
Prestige
lines that
3.
they have to
For
say.
OG players, Prestige 3 would be the equivalent of the rank 35 we had years ago. There's no more win streak bonus, no underdog, and matchmaking would try to be as accurate as possible. So if you get to Prestige 3, you are probably one of the best players with that brawler, and you'll be rewarded with a new brawler title in Neon.
This is going to be a new permanent system in the game, so it might seem grindy, but remember that trophies do not reset anymore.
After prestiging one brawler, you will also get a new prestige battle card, and a cooler
Oh,
one
that
if you
actually looks
prestige
really
25
cool.
different brawlers, and a shinier one after you prestige 50. You
All right, that looks really
and
cool.
everyone else will be able to see all the brawlers you have prestige in your
God
brawler
damn.
profile.
As for leaderboards, it will
Wait,
be measured.
what?
Able to see your prestige 50. You and everyone else will be able to see all the brawlers you have prestige in your brawler profile.
Interesting.
As for leaderboards, it
Wow, yeah, I'm gonna be for all those profile warriors who like you lose the game in rank, you're like, I gotta see what this guy's fucking profile is. Now you're gonna be able to see how many prestiges does this bum have.
will be measured by your total trophies plus total
Interesting.
prestige trophies and your trophies plus.
Brawler profile.
As for
Okay.
Brawlers
So I will say I was somewhat spoiled on this a little bit, like in terms of the core mechanics of it, like going up to 3,000 trophies, and you're not losing trophies anymore on reset anymore. There's no more season reset trophies. So all these trophies that you gain on prestige are permanent, and there's no like resources in the prestige, obviously. The resources are basically all on the trophy road, and you get more trophies from each brawler, so trophy road is going to be much easier to complete. I don't know if they're going to be increasing the tiers on trophy road at all, because this is one thing to keep in mind, that because if 3,000 trophies is the equivalent of rank 35, and I think that means that like most of you guys watching this might be able to hit like maybe 2,000 trophies on a brawler at the very least. So if you get 2,000, like 2,000 might be the new 1,000 is what I'm saying. which 1000 was the new 500 from like years ago. We're getting some crazy amounts of trophy inflation, and I think you're going to be able to see people with like 200, 300,000 trophies on their account just permanently, because there's no more season reset and you don't lose trophies anymore. Like you're just going to be able to camp at 300,000 trophies. It's going to be a lot of grinding to get there, obviously, but yeah, like having even 100,000 trophies now might not even be like that big of a deal, which is crazy to say, because that's kind of where I'm sitting at right now. But the cosmetics look really cool, and no gripes about that. The only thing I'm noticing is it looks like from 0 to 1,000, or not 0 to 1,000, 1,000, or no, yeah, this is post 1,000. So this is, we're looking at from 1,000 to 2,000 trophies here. It looks like you don't get any additional like rewards in between, unless I'm missing something.
Once you hit 1,000 prestige trophies, you get a prestige 2.
Because it's like once you hit 1,000 prestige trophies, then you get prestige 2, but you don't get anything in between. So you only like if you're at 2,500 and you're hard stuck there, because you know trophies are now skill-based matchmaking. It's kind of just like a long slog until you get like the final tier. I don't know how to feel about it. That's interesting.
You get your brawler.
Have to see how this feels to play, but overall this looks cool. I'm interested in this, intrigued.
Prestige 3 would be the equivalent of the rank 30.
Guys, do we? I mean, I'm kind of a ranked, a rank slop grinder. Do we make prestige content, guys? What kind of prestige videos do you want to see on the second channel? Getting every prestige on Power 1. Can a free-to-play player get every prestige? That's holy shit. That's gonna take years, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Something achievable though. Listen, Power 1 is not. You can't win a game with Power 1 unless you get carried, and that's no fun. How to get prestige on every brawler? Getting prestige but naked and twerking with my ass cheeks jiggling, oiled up and shiny.
As for leaderboards, it will be measured by your total trophies plus total prestige trophies and your total number of prestiges. The previous prestige system will be retired and moved as a legacy stat in your player profile.
Oh, they reworked the profile stat, profile page again, bro. What am I looking at?
And moved as a legacy stat.
Your records in the corner. That shit is getting deleted. It's sitting right next to the legacy stat icon too. Like this shit. Anyone who grinded records, bro, hey, you'll get a cool legacy stat, I guess, that nobody cares about.
And lastly, we are also changing how matchmaking works. The trophy system will use a hidden MMR. This system is mainly based on your skill and not on your trophies. This means that the further you push, the more skillful your opponents will be. But it doesn't necessarily mean they would have the same number of trophies as you.
This new system will be coming to the game in the next update.
I'm not sure how to feel about the matchmaking being separate from trophies. Like it's skill-based matchmaking, so it's gonna be based on something that measures your skill, which is like probably an internal hidden MMR, right? Like a number. They have like probably like it's like a ranked elo system, but like there's trophies that are on top of that, but like it's separate from the elo system. I don't know how to feel about that. That's very strange. I always thought it was very strange when games did that. I don't know what the benefits are of this. Maybe I have to do research on this, but like, I guess, people have been complaining about matchmaking in Brawl Stars for a long time, right? Like, you always have like, how is this guy at my trophy level? These guys are so bad, or it's not fair. Like, these guys are the same trophy level, but their power levels are different. If it's going off of win rate and power levels are a part of what influences win rate, then there is a chance that the power levels are going to be at least more balanced, or even if someone is a lower power level, their skill will in theory be good enough to justify why they're in the same game as you. This could be a net good thing. We'll have to see how it feels to play, but the laddered games might actually be fun if this is done right. I'd be very pleasantly surprised if this is the case, guys. Maybe we do have to make some laddered content.
Necessarily mean they would have the same number of trophies as you.
This new system will be coming to the game in the next update, which means the current trophy season is going to be shorter, but everyone will get an ultra trophy box as compensation for that. And if you can grind enough season trophies this season, you can get another one.
This is also the last time your trophies will be reset. The trophy season boxes will be removed from the system and now will be given at community events. And of course, there are a lot of changes around trophies, so we might be tweaking and improving.
I wonder if they could have just added the trophy boxes as rewards, like in the middle of the tiers between prestige. Like, what if you gave a big trophy box when someone hit 3,000 trophies on a brawler, right? And then gave like the mini boxes in between that. So like, if you hit like a prestige, like halfway to prestige 1, you get a small box, and then halfway to prestige 2, or like maybe a quarter of the way, you get like the big box. You know what I mean? Like they could have just added this to the prestige system.
Hammer time!
Rush events are the new way to get more coins, power points, chaos drops, and even bonus trophies. You just have to press and hold this
Chaos
massive button-
drops? Holy, oh, 5 minutes. Okay.
Even bonus trophies. You just
Interesting.
have to press and hold this massive button on the game mode selection screen, and once it's activated, every match you
Double
play will
trophies.
reward you more. It only lasts for a certain amount of time, so be sure to activate only when you have
Yeah, I guess another thing to keep in mind though, I guess, because, you know, some people are going to be like, well, what's the point of getting more trophies if the prestige doesn't give me any rewards? The trophy road is what's going to give you the rewards. If you're already maxed out on the trophy road, I guess you're not going to get anything until they add new trophy road tiers. But for most people, I think this is going to be still a buff to progression because you're going to get through the trophy road faster, and trophy road gives you a lot of resources. So that's still interesting. That's still like a buff to progression kind of,
so be
in a
sure
way.
to activate only when you have enough time to play.
And only a suggestion, but you might want to be playing with your friends or in a team to increase your chances of winning.
Our yearly tradition of bringing back the Sands of Time skin. We got
Is the rest of this just going to be skins now? Oh, wait, we have other changes.
And
Okay.
Night Sands Lily as one of the Brawl Pass skin sets. And
These skins look
Sultan
pretty cool.
Cordelius, Heated Sultan Cordelius, and Cool Sultan Cordelius as the other skin set.
Not gonna lie, guys, the Sands of Time skins are like my least favorite.
We got Sunstalker Lily,
I'm not like,
Sands of Time.
there's nothing against, you know, like I love my people of all places and nationalities and stuff, but it's just like I just, this theme, it doesn't appeal to me that much. I'm more of a space lord, edgy, you know, dark blue, purple type thing. Like this is blue and purple, but it's like I feel like the yellow is just like
Skin. We got Sunstalker Lily,
I don't know.
Sandwalker Lily, and Night Sands Lily as one of the Brawl Pass skin sets. And Sultan Cordelius, Heated Sultan Cordelius, and Cool Sultan Cordelius
Like the Sultan Carl is like my least favorite Carl skin, you know, like it's okay, but if I have nothing else I'll use it, but it's like it's not the best
as the other skin set
in my opinion. Obviously it's personal opinion, like people's tastes are different.
option. And a reminder that you can get both skin sets with the Brawl Pass Plus.
Also in Santa Time, we have Bodyguard Bibi that swapped her bat for a massive blade. From a sentient video game to a cursed jar, we have Canopic Jar 8-bit. Dynasty Doug, the chillest ruler in the
I guess the exception is the no, I will. There's an exception to what I'm saying. The fucking Mortis skin, this where he throws out like a sandstorm and he swipes with a sword. That is actually a cool skin. I don't know why I like that one more than the other ones.
Dynasty. And lastly, Magic Lamp Larry and Laurie, where Laurie becomes an evil genie and Larry gets weird when you rub him.
Now,
Alright, wait, what?
Gets weird when you and Larry gets weird when you rub him.
Wow, I'm just like Laurie for real. Haha.
Now, for the RPG fans out there, we have the Dragons and Fairies team. Fairy Bonnie and her other two chroma variations are one of the Brawl Pass skin sets if you want something more
Too bad
cute.
Bunny
If you
is
want
actually
something
dog
edgier,
shit.
Then Dragon Grief and his other chromas might be more your style.
On the fairy side, we still have Fairy Mina, which gives her some nice celestial vibes. And Fairy Frank, which looks like the most
What? That's okay. Peak. What? This is the best Frank skin. What is that? Alright, that's insane. Dude, the animations are good too. Wait, this is a good ass skin, guys. This and Night Witch Mortis, peak. What the fuck?
majestic creature that has ever stepped on Star Park.
As for
That's
the
a good skin. 10 out of 10.
dragon side, Dragon Macy has her arm in the shape of a dragon and connected to her heart, and Dragon Grom has all the elements for an edgy skin. Dragon wings, edgy purple mask, and a metal armor.
On the topic of dragons, Crow is getting the next Pro Pass skin. It starts like a
This Grom skin is cool, but I feel like we already have a very similar skin, dude. Like with the... like the Supercell Make Grom skin, like the Protector Grom or whatever.
And the
Like,
metal
I feel like that's already edgy enough. I don't know.
dragons, Crow is getting the next Pro Pass skin. It starts like a friendly dragon version of Crow.
Oh,
and then
Crow is the Pro Pass brawler.
it goes all the way up to an ultimate boss dragon form. It also has two chroma variations. Dragon
that's
Force
really
Crow
cool.
And Ghost Dragon Crow.
Oh, okay, that's... I mean,
Just
that's
stop it,
really
man.
cool.
Just stop.
And random skin time with Royal Trunks, which is inspired by the Clash Royale log. Bert Glow, which is the inverted version of Glowbert. Inflatable,
What? Burt Glow?
which is the
Oh, I guess it's Minion from Megamind. It's a human skin suit. That's unsettling.
of Glowbert. Inflatable
A W skin though. The animations are interesting. Is there like
version of Glowbert.
somehow inverted too or something? I don't even know what's going on. Is this like snot? Like what am I looking at?
Inflatable Melody, which is for April Fool's.
What? Oh my god, we got Melody inflation. Guys, this Brawl Talk has everything, bro. What is this? A little bit for everyone. We got the fucking Fairy Queen Frank here, and we got Inflation Melody.
April Fools, your thirsty Melodians, and Bruce, Nita. We have
What?
Melodians and Bruce.
We have new game modes, modifiers, and more. Starting with Loaded Showdown. Showdown boxes are now replaced with mystery boxes, and they will contain different kinds of power-ups, including
New special items that can be thrown or equipped.
What am I
like bowling
looking
balls,
at?
bombs, and a bumper.
You know what's crazy, guys? Trophies are skill-based, right? Or like there's skill-based matchmaking now with trophies. Oh, these look like the Mario Kart boxes. This might get sweaty. Every game mode they show might even get pretty sweaty. It kind of reminds me of like Smash Brothers with items on.
Car is the first car in Brawl Stars.
Wait, what?
We
A
will also
car?
have
And a bumper car is the first car in Brawl Stars.
We will also have new boss fights with different mechanics and special dungeon maps. We have 2 new game modifiers based on brawler powers. We have the Finks effect in some matches that will stop projectiles for a short time, and moving sandstorms,
Whoa.
just like Sandy.
Treasure Hunt is getting some improvements and coming back to the game, and Samurai Smash is getting a new wrapping around Sirius. Now you have to defeat Brawler Shadows in a team versus team match. Whoever defeats more shadows wins.
Oh my, it's okay. This is like the Samurai Smash game mode or whatever that they did before too.
Whoever defeats
This
more
is pretty
shadows
cool.
wins.
Also, this is coming.
Different VFX for shields. White shield when you respawn, yellow shield for damage reduction, and purple shield for when you get extra temporary health.
Pierce got a hypercharge. He fires 2 waves of projectiles, with the second wave dealing 50% less damage. They also pierce brawlers. And you need a friend, with the second wave dealing 50% less damage. They also pierce brawlers.
I think this is something that I think I literally, someone in my chat on stream or someone like we had this idea exactly, which is just like a second wave of projectiles.
They also pierce brawlers. And
The fact that they pierce brawlers is okay.
you need a friend because Glover also has a hypercharge. Now he causes fear regardless of the direction
Oh my
he's
God.
facing, and it affects everyone around him. Fear targets also take more damage from all sources.
What? They're bell marked.
More damage from all.
Okay, that's all right. Well, I'm a little overwhelmed. I can't lie. Like this is a lot of changes. We have 2 new brawlers, 6 buffies, 2 new hypercharges, 3 new hypercharges. I guess if you include Sirius, I think who's coming with his hypercharge already, and also all of Prestige. Wait, what?
Hey everyone, this is going to be my last Brawl talk.
And now Drew is leaving. It was quite short-lived. Drew has only been in the Brawl Talks for like, I swear he joined around, oh no, he joined around Godzilla. It's been like a couple years. Godzilla was his first Brawl Talk, I remember. I think. Or one of his first. Was that? Yeah, that was 2 years ago. 1.5 years ago, I guess.
We were Brawl brothers.
Forget about it, cuz.
You're fired.
To Jurassic, to Star Park. What the hell, guys?
If you're not in a club, join a club.
Move, you idiots!
We will always be family, even though we have our separate roads to follow. Get it? Because we're driving cars on a road. That's called a metaphor. It helps the audience understand the story in an artsy way.
I've not actually seen
I'm not
this
leaving the
movie.
Brawl Stars team, but I'm moving to a new role. I've been writing stuff for Brawl for a while now, and I'm making it my full-time job. Remember, you can never leave Star Park.
Now claim this freebie.
Move!
Oh, so he's just not a community manager anymore. He's still writing stuff for Brawl. He's a Brawl writer. Okay. All right. Wow. That was a lot of stuff to digest. Okay. I just had a slice of tikka masala pizza. This place in my area has pizza that like tikka masala sauce instead of the tomato sauce base with like cheese and onions and cilantro and chicken, you know, tikka stuff. It's actually really good, but it's probably blasphemous to any Italians or Indians who are watching this. Overall thoughts about this Brawl Talk. I think Sirius is cool, but I think he's gonna be a little bit just like, you know, annoying. I mean, his range is not that long, actually. I'm looking at it now. Like, this is basically a Ziggy range, right? Maybe even half a tie longer, but it's hard to tell. He does more damage than Ziggy, and he kind of reminds me of Nani in a way. But he's also able to throw over walls, so he does just remind me of Ziggy in a way too. And he can spawn pets, which, you know, historically for both Larian, Lari, and Juju, and even Nita, has made them pretty solid, like, anti-aggro options. And the fact that he can spawn multiple, not just one, like those other brawlers, kind of tells me that this guy might be very insane. Depending on how many hits it takes to get a Nita bear, quote unquote, like a shadow in his belt, like, I don't know, like, he just instantly charged it looks like from one hit. Like, is that not insane? Like, how fast is he gonna get these goddamn shadow clones? Nita also literally had, like, I think a whole event where she could spawn unlimited bears. Like, that was a whole gimmick, and that was like, it made her one of the best brawlers in the game. This is gonna be a little awkward if Sirius is like genuinely like insanely strong with this, because how do you balance it, right? Like, maybe you nerf the shadow clones. I don't know. I think he's just going to be very, like, single shot brawlers are fucked. Single shot brawlers that can't shoot over walls are fucked. And that's probably most single shot brawlers. It's going to be very tough, I think. That being said, though, not to mention what happens, like, depending on some brawlers with single shots that are, like, better than others. Like, I don't know if you clone, like, a Meg. Like, is Sirius going to be, like, a Meg counter in a way? Right? Like, what's, like, the most annoying basic attack? Like, if you clone a Lu, or you clone a B, like B auto-aim, or Colt auto-aim, low-key Colt auto-aim is kind of insane. Like, what are the clones going to be able to do? Are they going to copy all the effects? Like, this could be very annoying. Naja, I forgot her name. This Egyptian lady is really sick. I'm very excited for this brawler. She looks cool. A very aim-based character, almost like Nani again. I kind of like how all the characters, at least there's like some kind of skill expression in their kit, and this is pretty expressive, like literally aiming an aim shot. Like, it's cool. I really like this. The buffies are there. It looks like they tried to strike somewhat of a balance with Crow and not making him like just obscenely annoying, but also they made him obscenely annoying by making him refresh his poison and making the poison last longer. Like, they're leaning in on his controller aspects and not turning him into an assassin, which I guess is kind of cool, except for the hypercharge. This is just it literally doubles the damage of his attack, right? Like, that's gonna be fucking insane. My gut feeling here is that Crow is gonna be like the best of the bunch of buffies here. Like, I don't know, Crow just seems like very fucking, he's already good, right? And they made him better. I think Bull and Leon might be like the next best. Maybe Bibi. It's kind of hard to judge. And then Bo and Nita are going to be very good, but I don't know if they're going to be like broken. This is actually, no, Nita has immunity shield though. I don't fucking know. They're all going to be better. And if you have any of these brawlers and you like playing them and they have buffies, now I buy the buffies. Like, they're going to be so good. But regardless of that though, the prestige system, I think, is actually going to be pretty underrated. The thing about the prestige is, like, I think a lot of people have forgotten how it felt to play a game where, like, the progression you make in terms of like trophy count actually kind of mattered in terms of both the matchmaking and like the sense of permanence that they have on your account. Like, before, when you would push a rank 35, it actually felt like it meant something, you know. It is like, or even most people didn't get a rank 35, but like when you push trophies, it felt like you were still making some kind of progress towards getting better at the brawler, or getting better at the game, or getting closer to a rank 30, maybe like even a rank 27, like whatever your goal was, right? Like, you felt like you were getting higher and you were getting better, and you could flex whatever you had because it showed like something cool on your account that was permanent and wasn't ever leaving. When they removed that for the current trophy system, where it's like tier max means nothing. Tier max is 500 trophies. Like, that shit is literally meaningless, I think, for most people. And prestige also like just did not fill that gap, like the old prestige system. And whatever like tiny little changes they made on the icon when you got like 2000 trophy, like, that shit does not matter. No one cares. And also, like, you know, pushing above tier max just didn't feel that good because you lose everything for a season reset. Like, it was kind of worthless. You get a box, I guess, but nobody really interacted with these trophy boxes that much, right? So, because, you know, the progression that you get is basically from other sources. Like, the boxes don't give that much in progression, and they don't give that much in anything that you really care about because all the skins are random. So it's like, who really cares? Well, now with prestige, we're kind of going back to that old system of like, well, now the trophies actually do matter again, and they're permanent. I think this could actually make the game feel better to play, even if it doesn't necessarily give a progression buff on its own. It is technically still like a kind of a pseudo progression buff, because you're going to get trophies way faster, and that is linked to the trophy road, which means you get resources way faster too. And with the rush events, that those are also just directly like a progression buff. So in terms of the Buffy improvements themselves, they didn't mention, like, they mentioned the Mega Quest Buffy each month, so that is pretty good. They didn't mention the gem offer for Buffies that they're going to add to the shop. I assume they're going to add that, but you know, they didn't mention in the Brawl talk. We'll have to basically wait and see. And they didn't mention anything in terms of like lucky pulls for buffies in this. I don't know if that's gonna, like, if they're still planning on doing that, but we'll see what happens. You know, basically some way to choose what buffies you get. Hopefully they do add something like that, maybe in the future, or if, I don't know. Yeah, I'll go ask if I get the chance, and they haven't added it yet. But still, the rush events do look quite good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed with how the rush events look so far. And then the skins are all good. I mean, I don't know. A couple skins that I think are really funny. I don't really care about Sands of Time that much. And the edgy skins this time, like, they're on brawlers that already have them low-key. Like, Crow already, I feel like, has plenty of good skins. And him getting another Pro Pass skin, just like, whatever, you know. There was a lot in this Brawl talk, but it all looks very good. It all looks good. I think besides how strong the buffies look and maybe Sirius looks, I'm feeling like an apprehensive 9 on this one, like a 9 out of 10, an apprehensive 9. Because I don't know how it's actually going to feel to play a lot of this stuff, but so far from what they've seen, in theory, this is all going to be like very good for the game, maybe. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go with a 9 out of 10 on this Brawl talk. Not that that means much. I mean, I think I saw records and I was like, oh yeah, this looks good. But like, I don't think anybody expected records to be nearly as disappointing as it actually was. So who knows with this one, but it looks very exciting. So we'll find out, I guess, when the update drops in a few days. That's gonna be it for me for now. Take care of yourselves. Update will probably drop on Tuesday, I think. See you guys then. Take care. Love you. Peace. Bye. Wow. Oh damn, we didn't quite hit 2 hours with this. Maybe we just like pad out the rest of the video with like a black screen.